Okay, so today I'm going to be reviewing Apple's Magic Trackpad. Now, this device is sold in Australia for $100 and I think $69-ish in the United States. Okay, so let's head straight into the review. Basically, the first thing you can notice about this device is that it's nice and lightweight. And not only is it lightweight, it's very well built. I got to commend Apple on what they did with the build quality, because this thing is bad. Build quality on this is terrible. But build quality on this is very, very good. And how they've built it is, I guess, excellent. They've put a lot of metal into it, and they've sort of limited their plastic use. It's sort of only on the bottom, rubber and plastic. But in general, it does feel like a very sturdy product, not like you get the creaking or anything. I'll get into the whole Magic Mouse situation a bit later. Anyway, before I purchased this, I thought it was going to be in the same boat as the Magic Mouse, and that thing is... I absolutely hate it. It's so unergonomic, it's not even funny. I actually got a wrist rest for the Magic Mouse, which then made it somewhat usable, and I honestly, it doesn't even have batteries in it right now. It is so bad. So I was very surprised to see that this is actually quite ergonomic. In fact, so much so that I can use it to actually replace the M950, not that I'm going to, but I could if I wanted to. So just to give you a broader view here, you've got, see if I can adjust the camera here. There's a very, very big difference between the height, there's a very big difference between the height of the M950, the Magic Trackpad, and the Magic Mouse. So I'll lower this here. Should give you a better view. Okay, so you can see, out of all of them, this might be covering the Magic Trackpad obviously, but just to compare these two, the Magic Mouse is so unergonomic. It's so low. This fits your hand perfect. The best mouse I've ever used in my life is actually the MX Revolution, but that's probably another video. Anyway, this is perfect. Fit for your hands, and this is just your wrist scrapes along the desk, and I just really dislike it. But if I move this aside here, you can see that the Magic Trackpad is actually not that raised off the ground. I mean, it's a fair amount, as you can see, the gap between the Magic Trackpad and the Magic Mouse, but however they designed it is it can definitely be used as a replacement for this, which is quite astounding, I gotta say. So now I've gone through the ergonomics. It's very ergonomic. I like that. I like the way that it's easy to use. It's also very smooth, so it doesn't get clogged up with dirt or anything like that, which this can as well. Another bad feature because it's got plastic on it, and obviously the plastic can get clogged with dirt or grease or anything like that, which is another annoying feature of having plastic on the top, whereas metal doesn't really get that clogged and you can just give it a quick wipe. Another great feature about the Magic Trackpad is that due to it being metal, you don't get that many scratches. Magic Mouse gets a shitload of scratches. Now, it's not just any normal plastic, like this doesn't get scratches, but this is matte plastic. They've opted for glossy plastic, which is so bad. It's like, it's sort of like the old iPod plastic used to get so scratched and just damaged, and you can't put it in your bag, and you got to wipe it down all the time, and it's just, it's a pain in the ass. I highly don't recommend this. This, on the other hand, is great. You won't get any clogging or anything like that. Also, battery life on this is excellent. I haven't actually run out of batteries, obviously, just yet. I believe the battery life's a couple of months, and they have the battery charger. I don't think I'll be getting that because it's quite pointless. I mean, I'd rather go with Energizer, to be honest. Now, how does the Magic Trackpad function? Its gestures work flawless, just like you would expect on the MacBook Pro. So obviously another thing you're going to notice about this is it's significantly larger than the MacBook Pro trackpad. I can't really get a MacBook Pro here right now, it's in the other room, so I don't want to pause the video for a while and then go and grab it, but trust me on this, it is a lot bigger than the MacBook Pro trackpad. Now, the thing I like about what Apple is doing just recently is, if you haven't noticed, Pretty much everything that they make now in terms of peripherals are touch. Their keyboard may even be touch next, I don't know, but they are opting for touch, which is not a bad thing. I'm quite a fan of touch technology, and especially Apple's, just because it works better. If you get a Toshiba or some other brand, the touch is a poor experience, but they have mastered it. The touch in this is excellent, recognizes everything, haven't run into any problems. And one of the great things is that they've brought the MacBook Pro trackpad to the desktop. So the reason I got this is, even if it's not that practical right now, I believe that they will be, or you will be able to use this like a Wacom tablet. They might release an extra peripheral, or a developer might release it where you can just draw on it, which would be useful for me because I use Photoshop a lot. So in general, I do recommend this device. Quite a nice looking device as well, matches up with your Apple keyboard if you've got one. So you can see right there, the wireless keyboard and the wireless trackpad both are the same size in terms of width, and they've obviously done it on purpose so that you can bring the laptop experience to your desktop, which I quite like. So in general, there's not that much to talk about in terms of this. It's basically a giant trackpad for your desktop, but like I said, I was going to review it, so I guess some people will be waiting for the review. Do I recommend it? Yes. Is it worth the price? Yes. Do I recommend the Magic Mouse? God no, it is terrible. Probably the worst Apple product I've ever used. It's just absolutely horrible. I honestly would sell it and buy the Magic Trackpad with it, because it is just that much better. I'm not saying the Magic Trackpad's the best mouse I've ever used. The MX Revolution and the MX Performance mouse both beat it, but it is quite good for an Apple product. And if you're an Apple fanboy, I'm not exactly what you call an Apple fanboy. If they make a shit product, I'll tell you about it, like the Magic Mouse, which is a piece of garbage. But if you're a fanboy, then definitely go out and grab this. You won't have to admit to your friends it's a piece of shit, just like the Magic Mouse. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more.